Hello, I'm Ray. Welcome to another Midweek Message. How are you doing? You all right? You keeping well? A friend of mine's just been to Butlins and got COVID. How about that? It's a friend of my daughter's actually. Got COVID. Can you believe it? I don't think I'm going to go to Butlins again. Now, with all due respect to Butlins, what can you do? It's jam-packed full of people. And if someone's got COVID, it's going to spread. Anyway, we're booked in there for next February and I'm not going. I'm going to keep away from that. So you're keeping all right, are you? I hope you're keeping well, looking after yourselves, not eating too much. I'm on a diet, which isn't working very well, so we won't go into that. Now, okay, what's next? What's the date now? Where are we? 9th of March, heading towards summer. Weather report, for those interested, weather report, blue sky. Sunshine, blue sky, very cold though, very cold. Now, next Sunday, I've got an idea. I was thinking back to the good old days. The other night, I was in bed, 3:00. I woke up, as I do, and I was just thinking, in the good old days, we did this and we did that. I like it all. I wish I could go back. And I remember a friend of mine, he said, could you help out my little sister? And I said, yeah, what's the trouble? He said she wants to be able to hear French radio stations on a radio. And I said, yeah, no problem. I'll sort out a radio. I had various radios, being my hobby. I said, I'll find something that can pick up a French radio station. And he said, OK, that's great. We arranged to meet up. He said, I'll meet you there. Anyway, I got there with my radio. I won't say any more now. I'll tell you all about it on Sunday. It's quite a nice little story, actually. And I know that some of you do like a story. Who was it? Well, I can't remember. Who was it said, I want to tell you a story? I can't remember. Hopeless with names. I think it was Max Bygraves. Was it Max Bygraves? No doubt you'll put me right on that. And if you want to, it's Ray's Rants at protonmail.com. So put me right on that. There'll be other things to talk about on Sunday. But this little story is rather... Hang on. Seagulls are going mad. So what's wrong with them? Yeah, it's rather a nice story. As he said, help my little sister. I thought she was perhaps learning French at school or something and wanted to listen to a French radio station. I thought that makes sense. So of course I can help. But I was completely wrong. Wait till Sunday. I've been for my walk this morning with my Fitbit Versa 3 watch, which is great fun. It really has encouraged me. I go for a walk every morning. We went to Amberley Museum on Sunday. Stone the crows, was it cold? The museum, it's a working museum, and where it is in Amberley, it's basically it's a chalk pit, and it's down a hole. Well, not a hole, a dip in the land, a bowl, a basin. And of course, cold air settles in the basin. And when we got there, we walked down the path, all downhill, to the museum. And we're looking at each other. Isn't it cold? Oh, it is cold. In the end, it's freezing. We all headed into the cafe. They've got a nice cafe there. So we all went in there and had a nice cup of coffee. It did warm up as the time passed, but good grief, it was cold. I had dressed up. I put my proper walking boots on and my proper outside sort of weather gear and pulled my hood up, but I was still cold. OK, won't bore you anymore. Look forward to Sunday. I'm going to make a few notes about this story I've got to tell you, because I find that if I just rely on memory, just sit here rabbiting, afterwards I think, I didn't mention this, I didn't mention that. So I make notes, and they don't always help. For example, it says here, transistor radios, rip out things, trolley buses, and fireplaces. Now, I think that was from a very early podcast. I can't remember. But what does that mean? So when I make my notes, I've got to make them a little bit clearer so I can understand them. That's enough from me. Take care, look after yourselves, and I will see you on Sunday with my story. Bye-bye for now.